Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I'm here for a new journey. It begins! So, you already know what this is because you've seen the title. Let me tell you a little bit about why it's happening. So the first thing that you might know if you've been following my channel is that I pretty frequently say that everything that I watch is going to be based on polls. This is an exception to that rule, and you can hate me for doing that. I'm sorry. But I didn't poll for this show. I didn't poll for this slot at all. This slot was previously occupied by Girls' Last Tour, which I chose just at random early on in the channel's life because I chose all the first shows that I was going to watch. But this slot was Girls' Last Tour, and I've left it open for a couple of weeks because I've been kind of on the fence as to what to do with this slot. This slot being Sunday, and being a pairing with Sangatsu no Lion, because I've got a full season of Sangatsu and a couple more episodes left of it. So whatever I start watching in this slot will be paired with Sangatsu, and that makes for an interesting thing because Sangatsu is one of my most in-depth reactions, and it's one of the shows that has the biggest impact on me emotionally, which means that my reactions to Sangatsu frequently color my reactions to whatever else I watch. Also, I'm really bright. That's because the sun is right there, real low in the sky and coming right in. It'll probably change over the next 20 minutes or so. But anyway, I wanted a show that would pair well with Sangatsu, and Girls' Last Tour was surprisingly stellar at that. It was contemplative, almost Yashike feeling, slice of lifey type thing that, well, as I said, it was contemplative. It made me think, but it didn't make me think too hard, and it didn't try to have blatant, in-your-face questions and answers. And I've been kind of thinking, what could I do that would be not necessarily similar to Girls' Last Tour, but would be a good pairing with Sangatsu, like wine and cheese, two things that would go together well. And what I've settled on is K-On! And here's why. I don't know much about K-On! I know that it's a 4-girls show based on a 4-koma manga. It's pretty highly acclaimed. It is KyoAni. It is sort of the start of KyoAni greatness, as far as I know. I don't know. I think the only things that I've actually seen out of Kyoto Animation. Let me check Mal really quick. Kyoto Animation. Mal. Yeah. Let me just run through their lineup. Okay, I've seen part of Clannad After Story at some point. I've seen Haruhi, of course. Okay, so I've seen Haruhi. I've seen a good bit of Nichijou. And what else? There's one other thing. Right, Full Metal Panic. Full Metal Panic, Fumofu, and Second Raid. I have seen both of. Which are the 2 installments in that series that KyoAni did. Actually, let's bring the Full Metal Panic people up over here, because that's fitting. It won't fit K-On! At all, but whatever. Yeah, so I've got like Sosuke and Chidori and Arbalest here. By the way, these are paper pals. If you don't know the deal with these, they're paper things, and I make them and I draw them, and usually I trace at least the line work and then color them with colored pencils and cut them out with X-Acto knives and put them on sticks, and they're my replacement for figurines. You can see we've got a kind of a growing collection. Also, it's too bright. You can't even see it. Yeah, it just looks like white paper. Maybe you can see what that is. That's it's Unit 01 healing like a gun. All right, you can't really see it. Fuck. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, new set of paper pals is in progress for Ava. Uh, they're gonna take a while. We'll see. I'll get them done when I can. Anyway, total aside. So I haven't seen that many KyoAni shows, but at the same time, I have like this like uh database reading knowledge of KyoAni and their general quality. And I'd like to get into their shows. I'd like to figure out what they're all about, and I've been gaining more and more appreciation for good character acting and like expressive cuteness in characters in shows, and that's something that KyoAni excels at. From everything that I've seen, everything that I've heard, and so I would like to watch some KyoAni stuff. And so my plan is to watch K-On! Watch K-On! Second season, watch Hibike, watch Hibike second season, and then watch Liz and the Bluebird. Okay? So that's the long-term plan here. This is going to be a long-running slot, and that's why I wanted to pick it myself. Because I haven't watched K-On! And I really want to. And I have a feeling that it wouldn't win a poll. If I did like a cute girls poll or something of that nature, I don't think K-On! Would win, and that would make me sad. Now, I'm sure that whatever would win would be great, and I would enjoy it, and we would have a good time reacting to it. But I'm just signing an executive order at this point, and I'm choosing K-On! If you dislike that, go ahead and thumbs down this video, unsub from the channel, and see you later. But I want to watch things that I want to watch, as well as give you guys a chance to vote for things that you want me to watch. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. It's not really justified. It's just that I want to do it, and so I'm going to do it. So, if you can forgive me for that, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. In any case, I have gone and I have acquired all of K-On!'s first season, and we're going to watch episode 1 in this video, and then I'm going to watch episode 2 immediately afterward, so that this show will be up for early access in the normal cycle that I do. So, this episode, on all episodes into the future, there will be one more available for patrons via early access. Now, I don't know how copyright shakes out for K-On!, but what I'm going to do is just play it safe. So there will be multiple versions of this video and of all of the future K-On! Videos. The version on YouTube will be timer-based. There will be a box at the bottom of the screen right over here that will be the bottom 280 pixels of the 1080 pixel video, so that you can see subs just in general, and that helps with syncing stuff. There will be a timer over here, and there will be a beep beep timer that helps you sync it up at the very beginning. So if you want to play along with your own media, this would be the version you want to watch. If you want the video in the video, same syncing and same synced up, but with the audio track and with the video in the video, I'll put it right up over here, and those versions will be available on BitChute and Mega. BitChute encodes to terrible potato quality. Mega will be my render out at pretty darn good quality, but you might have to download it from Mega and then view it in like your own player, okay? This is the system that I've been using for most of my shows recently, just because the timer-based versions never have copyright problems, and the other versions are there if you want them. And if you want to do the timer-based thing with like me minimized so you can hear my audio commentary while you play your video in the full screen, cool, great. I just think that this setup gives you a lot of options. If you have suggestions for other ways to do the setup or other platforms that you think would be better suited for whatever, let me know. I am open to suggestions. I'm open to hearing you out. But this has worked for me so far and seems pretty okay with everybody watching them. So that's what I'm going to keep doing until somebody tells me that it's a stupid idea. So let me know if it's a stupid idea. Anyway, I've talked a lot now. It's 13 minutes into the recording. Let me do shill stuff real quick, and then we'll get into the episode 1. Okay, shill stuff. if you like the video, go ahead and like it. And if you're not subbed, or if you hate it, go ahead and dislike it. That's always helpful, honestly. Like, I watch my dislike and like ratios, and I think about what I did in the videos. So if you hate it, go ahead and dislike it. By the same token, if you hate it, go ahead and leave a comment as to why. It would be helpful, because my goal is to improve. Like, I don't care about having a high like ratio. I care about having good videos that people enjoy. So if there are things you want improved, let me know. I'm willing to change. Anyway, if you're not subbed and you want more videos like this, I make them, so you might want to do that. And if you are subbed and YouTube isn't letting you know that my videos exist, which happens sometimes, maybe the bell can help with that. Just a thought. If you second chill stuff, if you really like this, content, or want to support this guy, this doofus who makes it, or you want K-On! Episode 2 early, a week early, patreon.com/Teeaboo is a place you can go to get Discord access and early access to a bunch of my videos and help me eat, which is super nice, because eating is important. It is my sole source of income. You may notice if you're playing this on mobile or whatever that there are no ads for this video, and that's because I don't put them there because I hate ads. So I am solely supported by Patreon, and I am immensely appreciative of all these the people who support me on Patreon. They're the best. Alright, I'm getting kind of rambly here. Okay. K-On! Episode 1. I need headphones. Okay. We're good to go. I'm looking forward to a long journey with some cute girls, with unique characters, and some interesting character animation, and some solid writing that will, like, suck me into their cute high school life and make me root for them on their journey to older adolescenthood. Something like that. Yeah? Yeah. Right. On YouTube, there will be a timer-based version. There will be a beep beep timer. It'll go boop 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light, it'll go red, yellow, yellow, green. On the beep and the green light, that is the exact same frame that K-On! Starts playing on my screen. For your reference, I have downloaded the Anime for Life K-On! 1 through 13 plus OVA complete BT 1080p AC3 10-bit X265 HEVC dual audio version of the video, which reminds me that I need to change the audio track to the change the audio track to Japanese and change the subtitle track to the full English subtitles. That being done, beep beep timer goes here. Ticking clock. Middle school friends. Sort of creepy cute. Like Kimo Kawaii. So, did I say expressive character animation? Toast out the door, alright. Got this goofy soundtrack. Late, but helps an old lady across the road, pets a cat. Oh! These whooshes. Wow. I love that perspective shot. So she's kind of an airhead goofball. You can kind of tell, like, just from the character design, she's got this one strand of hair sticking out. OP in episode 1, okay. Each of them with their instruments, I assume? Awesome. Awesome. Oh, the club bombardment. Wow, that transition. Okay. So she's always been in the going home club? So is this going to be a classic, like, the club is out of people? Oh, the focus on the legs. Nope. Oh. Yep, she's a total goofball airhead. Nope. Oh. Another great transition. This time into plaid. Super cool. I love this little corner of light coming in from the window from the other angle. Such a subtle thing, but it's got this this little rainbow effect to it. It's really nice. Hello. Nope. Is she acting? Or is she dead serious? Bam, you're in. Hmm. Too real. Is this a McRonald's? Ooh, that angle. Ooh. She doesn't actually want the fries? That's interesting. They chose that one, of course. So she's actually an artist. Oh my god. He's so fluffy. The shaker. Hi, they're having fun. Oh, these perspective shots are amazing. Not yet. Doubt. Ooh, that's like groovy baseline. Super groovy. It's got this sort of airy, almost horror-y feel. Is that? Is that? Oh my god, it's Krauser! Mm-hmm. Nope. Uh And cakey. Pushy, pushy, pushy. bribed with bribed with cake. Right? Um Now you really can't leave. Now you really can't leave. Yep. Eh. like castanets. Oh, sold. Yeah. No weaknesses. Nope. Huh? They're trying so hard. It's so cute. Oh. No. Did they have any idea how to play? And they've never played together. Oh. Oh, okay. You're stuck now, Yui. You're gonna have to learn to play guitar. A new picture. More than practically. They literally begged you. uh, These outfits are awesome. They're super awesome. Oh my god. The CD it's a music video, you know? Is there anything after the thing? No, okay. I didn't even really take any notes. The only note that I have down is Krauser at 13. One sec. Got a thing for this. Oh. Okay, just kidding. Krauser is like on. Rip. Um. Yeah, here, let me show you. This. The thing at like 13 minutes where she's about to walk into the club and like this crazy demon metal lord appears. That's Krauser. It's a play on Detroit Metal City's Johannes Krauser II, who's actually the main character of the show Negishi-kun, or Negishi-kun. And like, yeah, if you haven't seen Detroit Metal City, you should see Detroit Metal City because that was a direct reference to it. Content of this episode. Character introductions to the 4 main characters and a bunch of side characters. Joining the club. The little performance. The multiple conversations between Yui and her, is it Nadoka? Nadoka? Something like that. Between Yui and Nadoka. What else? General introduction to the world and the way things are. One thing that was really striking throughout the episode was the use of these they're very fluffy characters on almost hyper-realistic backgrounds. The background art is just stellar. It's the kind of stuff that we just don't see anymore. But all of their environments are near real. Maybe not hyper-realistic, but quite close, quite realistic. And then these sort of fluffy characters are planted in them. And this could lead to some serious tonal dissonance, like or just dissonance between the characters and their setting, but somehow it doesn't. It works. I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. I particularly like this. I mentioned it during the reaction, but this little triangle of light right here, and it's linked up to this over here. But this in particular, it's really quite gorgeous. I don't know why, but this little accent improves the feel that this is a real room with a real ray of light streaming through it. And it's not quite the same on the other side, because the angle of the sun is different. It's really careful. Really careful. And then we get this scene of the light changing on the turtle after they're resolved to stay there and wait for new members. That's fantastic. We get these shots panning around her room, and we open on these girls in different uniforms. So I assumed that this is her middle school graduation, and there are other pictures around them of her friends. And Nodoka I don't remember, is one of those friends, right? So they're clearly friends. She's got other little weird things, little paper cutout things and leaves and bugs. I assume these are magnets or tacks or of some kind. This says chocolate on it. I don't know what this is. It's like some award for chocolate. This kind of creepy cute, like Kimo Kawaii little weird rooster thing. What is it? I don't know. It's the kind of stuff that Yui likes. She likes weird stuff. It's got all these books, but they don't seem to be books. They seem to be like tankobon, because you got these colored volumes all in a row. These seem to be all light novels or manga tankobon. So gives us an idea of her interests. Little heart on her bag, very cute. Her struggle to wake up in the morning to the alarm clock is too real. Too real. Yeah. And even just here, there's a lot of really solid characterization in the way her hand moves. She's a groggy, ditzy hand at this point, with a poof of brown hair. That's what we know about her. Struggling to wake up in the morning. But she's also not terribly prepared, She's got her uniform here. She's ready to go. And then her younger sister, who's wearing the same uniform that she's wearing in this picture. Yeah. So her younger sister comes in and wakes her up. Her younger sister is more mature in some sense than Yui. And, what is that? Her phone? I assume that's her phone that she flips around, but I don't know. She then looks at the time. She freaks out about being late. This like goofy, bouncy animation. And there's this great sense of flow between her walking out the door this way, and we know that there's a good bit of time in between this because she's changed clothes. But the flow works visually as she pops out the hallway the same direction. It's really cute. And then she sort of like she does what my dogs do when they're rounding a corner. They round a corner too fast and they slip on the hardwood floors. And that's just fantastic. That's amazing. Falls on her butt. And we get this music in here. It's goofy. As soon as we cross the breakfast table with all these meals there, we don't know if these are made by her parents or by her younger sister. We know that the toast in mouth is coming. Every time. So she's in a rush to get to school. We get introduced to these beautiful backgrounds, and they really are quite nice. I like them. I like these backgrounds. They feel like they feel a lot like the backgrounds in Sangatsu, honestly. That's what they remind me of more than anything. She lives right next to a shrine. That's interesting. The way the light is sort of dappled on this this wall from these bushes. That's cool. And again, we've got these sort of fluffy, flat characters on these almost hyper-realistic 3D, not 3D, these almost hyper-realistic backgrounds. But they look like they inhabit this world. They don't look out of place. Just, yeah, just there. The way she's almost like walking on clouds. As she runs by here, she's almost floating. But it doesn't look wrong, it looks intentional. And then she's rushing to school, but she stops to play with a cat. She's rushing to school, but she stops to help an old lady across the road. This whole sequence is telling us who Yui is. She's impatient at the gate. We see this other girl in the background. We don't know who she is at this point. But if we've seen any of the promo art, we know it's a character. Are those the two others back there? Maybe. And we get another slide, but this time it's sort of triumphant with this cloud of dust puffing up around her feet and her sort of stepping down hard. There's a lot of emphasis on the girl's lower legs. Ooh, yikes. Their lower legs and how they walk. It's interesting. Sort of looks around. She's got hair bits spiking out everywhere. And despite her whole rush, it was all for nothing because she's a ditz and she read the clock wrong. The way this one piece of hair right here is animated is fantastic. Fuck, you couldn't see any of this. Damn it. I had the damn it. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll edit it all in. I'm a high schooler. Her hair emotes, you know? Then we get introduced to all the characters, the band, everything in this great OP. Of course, for a show about music, you would expect a great OP and a great ED, right? And they deliver, I think. This sort of goofy walk down this cherry blossom road. She's just ha 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 ha. Gets overwhelmed by clubs. And then we go through, we do this cool, like, sliding panels of color transition. They're color and zoom. It's really, really cool. I love it. And then we have the same walk, but it's, what, 2 weeks later? Is that what that said? Okay, it doesn't say. But it's sometime later, because we then get the conversation with Nodoka where she's like, it's been 2 weeks and you still haven't joined a club. But she's doing the walk and nobody bombards her with questions, because most people have joined clubs. There are just all the sheets there. Introduced to this character. Nodoka. Okay. Not sure which club I should join, and she... You haven't decided on one yet? We keep choosing these shots that are sort of from the characters' perspectives. But not quite. Like, we're from behind Nodoka, but we're at Yui's level. Then we're behind Yui at her level again. legs. Lots of passion. Lots of spunk in her, like her running with her heels kicking up. Reserved, calm, just walking at a measured pace. And then we have this shot from above, and we can confirm that the running shoes were hers, and the knee socks were hers. Also, I love these perspective shots that we keep doing from high above, looking down on the characters, and there are a couple from down below. This is some great comedy, perfect timing, gorgeous. And we realize that she's not gonna let up. She wants to make this club a thing. This goofy walk. So this is their first run in. And they see her as we see her. Total ditz. Total airhead. And she immediately freaks out when they're staring at her. And a klutz. Anybody but her. I could be club president. So we get an idea. She likes her power. These cute little animals on the staircase are a really interesting touch. I don't know what they're meant to do or what they're meant to say. I think they're just meant to be a cool thing that this school has. Maybe disincentivize you from sliding down the banister. This transition is my favorite transition. It's the same kind of thing with the zooms and different colorations, different hues and saturations. But like one of them is almost perfectly centered on the turtle. I don't know. It's just a really cool little transition. We wait. Yes. And then we see this scene with the turtle. Yeah. And she gets roped in. Don't try to force her to join, it's rude. But then we do try to force them. This crying face that she puts on is absolutely gloriously cute and stretchy. And then she goes into this whole super over the top melodramatic, but we know that there's something goofy about this. I don't know what it is that cued me off that maybe just because it's too perfectly melodramatic for how this character has been acting so far. We promised each other, remember? That night. They're both just crying. This is so beautiful. I swear. Nope, that's a lie. I like the way that they do the blushing. It's kind of unique. The exact circle, and it's a hard line. It's not like it feathers out, or like it's the lines underneath their eyes. It's cute. It's not super unique, but it's unique enough. I guess they have the lines under the eyes with the fade out too. The faces they make are fantastic. And just the way that their eyes change. Got these sparkles in the eye, switching to these gigantic irises. Bonk. To dead. So cute. All right, it's Ritsu, Mio, and I can't remember the third one's name. God damn it. Tsumugi, Ritsu, Mio. I really want to do something, but I don't know what to do. The stars in their eyes. Because we're seeing through her perspective of these fast food workers, you know? Yes, I would like fries very much. Very much. It's so cute. But she just wanted to say that, right? She just wanted this experience of being asked if you want fries and saying yes. She doesn't actually want the fries, which we see as she dumps them onto Ritsu's tray. We see that she looks over. And they don't even mention this, even though it's so weird. Just like, here, have some more. And of course, she walks right by. And they don't notice. This little moment of like being bored and playing with the straw thing is so real. All these little tiny bits and pieces of random stuff that a real person might do in situation. They add to character. They make them feel real. Nice. It's full. Like this, that they all draw their own posters and then they choose hers because it's the best looking one. That makes sense. Great transitions again. I love how I'm calling a heart iris a great transition. To slide over to a near static background and then a heart iris. It would be super goofy in a lot of shows, but it works really well here. It fits the theme, it fits the style, it fits the characters. Is this the same? It is. So this is the same little walkway that she's walking down. And the blossoms, the cherry trees are no longer in bloom. Time has passed. The way she gets so excited thinking about being praised just a little bit. She's a simpleton. She's super simple. She likes cute things, tasty food, and being told that she's good at stuff. That's it. She's just a goofball. And that makes her extremely relatable because we all like all of those things. Just most of us have a little more depth to us. She's just a goofball. She probably has a little bit of depth to her too. But we haven't seen it yet. another wonderfully timed comedic moment. And then this whole meeting where they first overblow her in their minds. They're like, "Oh, she must be so good at this. She must be a great guitarist already, and like we're gonna be so lucky to have her." Oh yeah. Nah, not so much. But they need anybody. They need anyone they can get. Again, we get the legs. Hesitant steps, stepping forward, stepping back. And the music in this portion is very like ooh. But it's got this nice bass line to it too. It's nice. hesitating at the threshold. Krauser-san! Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. It's a little freak out moment. Oh. Take snapshot. Take snapshot. Things that I might want to use for my thumbnail. Take snapshot. All right. She's freaking out as they try to force her into it. The character acting, the character animation, I should say, is so great. And this little comedy, it's light comedy, you know? Light comedy as they keep inferring or thinking that she's talking about famous guitarists when she really isn't. She's just trying to say Jitsu, I think. Because here she says, Jitsu. Yeah. Okay. And so that's why she keeps saying G. And then they all come to this sort of wholesome realization that, like, yo, you know what? We're sorry, actually. We've been trying to hold you here, and we've been sort of being conniving about this, and that's not really cool of us. So, we're sorry. If you want to leave, you can, but would you listen to us play? Please? And she does, and it's awesome. They go through all these questions with her, and she's just a goofball. They can't crack that nut. You'll play a song for me? She swallowed the bait. And then we get this cool, sort of triumphant music thing, and it's not very good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But it's good enough. This is like a well-known easy song, right? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what that song is. I recognize it, but I don't remember the name. If anybody knows, let me know. Appreciate it. All these cuts to scenery, I love it. Cuts to the outdoors, love it. And her sheer enthusiasm is infectious. It's contagious. I love it. There's no easy way to say this, but you guys really aren't very good. But she's so happy about that because it means that she, with no experience, has a chance, right? Like, she's just so blunt and tactless that it comes out that way. But what she's really saying is, I wouldn't be bringing you down that much. Damn. They pinch each other's cheeks. I want to pinch their cheeks. It's so pinchable. Look at them. And then to bookend the episode, we have this other picture. Right? Like, I have a feeling in the far future, season 2, we're going to look back at that picture. The same way we sort of looked back at the picture of Yui and all her middle school friends. You know what I mean? Sort of a out of one journey into another. Yeah. We'll teach you everything we know. You can buy a new guitar for 5,000 yen, right? How much is 5,000 yen? Not much. Yeah, 45 bucks. That's probably not gonna happen. And then this ED is so cool. There's a huge focus on Mio as like the front girl of the band, which is cool with me because she's cute as hell. They all are. But they're all doing this sort of, it's a music video. It's a straight up music video. They're all dressed up in these cool sort of wacky, abstract retro dresses and stuff with all these stripes and checks and lots of stripes with their own personas. It's great. Yeah, I guess the stripes are the thematic through line because she's got stripes here, the black and white stripes here, the black and white stripes here, and Mio's the only one who doesn't have black and white stripes. She's got blue and white. But it's a music video. And it's super awesome. All right. We did it. We done diddly did it. Done doodly did it. Did it. K-On! Season 1, Episode 1, The Journey Begins. Okay, well. This was a lot of fun. I liked this a lot as a solid introduction to a group of characters who are very likable right now, and I assume that I'm just going to grow more attached to them. Nice. Lots of great little detail and little bits of character animation and cool stuff. Some great soundtrack choices, and cool stuff there. It's cool. Cute Girls Club show. Haven't seen one in a long time because they've sort of fallen out of fashion, I think. So I'm glad to get a dose of that. It's a type of show that I haven't seen in a while. So I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so I'm gonna stop this recording, and then I'm gonna record episode 2. So if you want that, head over to patreon.com/Teeaboo, and you can go and get it, and it'll be early. And if you don't want to do that or you can't afford it, it's totally cool. Leave a comment. Talk to me about the show, stuff you like about it. Don't spoil anything that's spoilable if there are spoilable things, because I'd rather go in blind. And I think you'd probably rather watch me talk about it blind. I like to keep my expectations non-existent. So your help would be appreciated in terms of not spoiling stuff. Really appreciated. And yeah, if you don't want to or can't do Patreon, the next episode will be up next Sunday. So keep an eye out. All right, I'm Teeaboo. This has been K-On! Episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.